welcome to Ubaidullah's English coaching class. Okay, parts of speech now. What are these parts of speech? How many are they? Scholars have different postulations on the number of parts of speech, but starting from the first group of scholars, whom we call traditional grammarians, have postulated 8 traditional parts of speech, and I'll write them for you now to see. Let's go. 1, we have noun. 2, we have pronoun. 3, we have adjective. 4, we have verb. 5, we have adverb. 6, we have preposition. And 7, we have interjection or exclamation. And the last one, proposed by the traditional grammarians, is this. And how do we pronounce it? Conjunction. These are the 8 parts of speech proposed by the traditional grammarians. And those are the first group of grammarians to have started a study of how language operates, right from its own spoken form to the written form. Okay, these 8 parts of speech we refer to as traditional parts of speech. Traditional parts of speech. But there is one thing you should know. As I told you earlier, learning is a continual process. After these traditional grammarians, there came other groups of grammarians. To be specific, we have the systemic functional grammarians and transformational generative grammarians and the rest. But we are not going there fully. But by passing, they have also produced another part which they refer to as, and they numbered it being number 9. And that is what we call article. Article or determiner. What are these determiner? What are these articles or determiners? They are 3 in number. We have the, we have a, and we have an. If you take a look, when we finish discussion on each and every one of these 8 traditional parts of speech, you discover that none of them would exemplify any of these 3 as part of their own issues under each and every one of these parts of speech. The is not a noun. A and an are not nouns. They are not pronouns. They are not adjectives. They are not verbs. They are not adverbs. They are not prepositions. They are not interjections. And they are not conjunctions. What do we call them? We call them articles. And we use them in our speeches. Does that mean they do not have a position at the level of analysis of a language? This would not and never be a fault about the reality because we use them. Okay, this is contrary to what these traditional grammarians have postulated. And with the inclusion of this, the other groups of grammarians that have evolved have already proven the fact that, okay, we should assign them their own names, and that is articles. And this is making the number to be what? 9. Though, contrary I said to what the traditional grammarians have said, in their own parts, they mean each and every one of this is used together with a noun. And this is why, since they rely in their own composition, attaching themselves with the nouns in our speeches, they do not need any position to be called parts in themselves. And this is why other scholars are saying no, in as much as they have their own relevance and they are individual words, we need to give them names, and that is article. And this is making the number to be 9. The reason why I'm explaining all these things is for you to know that, okay, if you ask somebody, how many parts of speech do we have? If somebody tells you we have 8, and another person tells you we have 9, the two are saying the correct thing, in as much as they know what they are doing and they can prove that. Come with me and we shall take them one after the other to see how they are important in our own speech.